This morning, if your company works for the federal government, you have some new rules to follow.
You're now required to set goals to hire a certain number of people with disabilities. Now, this just went into effect last week.
Channel 4's Erica Rako talked to a local employment attorney with what this really means for employers and disabled workers. Erica?
Good morning. Well, the regulation says that companies who have government contracts must have 7% of their workforce be disabled or veterans. Attorney Bob Riegel is who I spoke to about this, and he says it doesn't mean that these companies will lose their contracts if they don't meet the regulation, but it's something they have to start working towards. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says that in 2012, 8% of non-disabled Americans were unemployed. That nearly doubles for people with disabilities. The point of the new regulation is to bring that number down.
Federal government contractors actually constitute a huge part of our workforce. I'm not sure of the exact percentage, but it's a very significant portion of our entire workforce in the country. So this does have some meaning to it.
The change sounds simple, but it will take money, time, and staff for businesses to meet this requirement. Businesses also have to survey their workers every 5 years to find out if any employees are veterans or have disabilities who need help.
It will affect the employers because they have to make sure that they are doing what the regulation requires in terms of gathering this information, accumulating it, and getting it to the Department of Labor under certain circumstances.
Riegel says although penalties are in place, the companies will have to just show they're working towards the 7%, not immediately meet it.
It is a form of affirmative action. There is a number, 7%, that you will hear kicked around, and that's not a threshold that's necessarily going to mean that you can't continue as a government contractor if you don't have 7% of your workforce as disabled workers, but it's a goal that you have to hit.
Some contractors have expressed concern about having to ask applicants about having a disability or not. They're also worried that current employees who have disabilities that may be less known, like a mental disorder or something, will not want to tell their employee about it, because if they wanted it known, it's something they would have disclosed when they were hired. Reporting live this morning, Erica Rako, Channel 4, the local station.